Willkommen! My name is Sean Huggins. I'm an American living in Germany, and on this channel, I'm looking to learn all about life in Germany and Europe in general through watching silly videos and stuff on the internet with you guys. So if you enjoy, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day. And today's comment of the day comes from Jimmy123XD. And they say, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20. Well, Jimmy, I'm not $20 either, but I am gay. Wait. What was the Oh, whatever. Anyways, let's just hop straight into today's reaction. So I did a video a couple of days ago from Austin Perkins where he went over some of the things that he missed about no longer living in Germany as an American. And he has another video here that is 10 more things that I miss about living in Germany. And so I thought the last video was pretty interesting because it made me think about things that I kind of take for granted while I am here living. So I thought since I already did the last one, let's do the other one too while we're at it. So, los geht's.
My name is Austin, and in this video, I will be going over even more of the things that I miss about living in Germany. So I lived in Germany for about a year, and just to clear things up, most of my time in the Deutschland was spent in southern Germany, in Bayern. So naturally, everything I'm about to say is based on my personal experiences.
That's not allowed! You need to speak for all of Germany. Every single individual in Germany, you need to speak for them or else you can't make a video about your own experiences or opinions. Why don't you know that by now?
100% characteristic of the country as a whole, no exceptions. Let's go.
Castles.
So one source I found online claims that Germany has over 20,000 castles.
Wow.
That seems like a ton, so I don't know if I buy that exactly, but you guys definitely do have a lot. And they range from fairly remote locations like mini castles along the Rhine River.
Castles are my favorite. Anybody who has been watching the channel for longer than, I don't know, 3 days knows that castles are my favorite. I love castles.
Castles right in the hearts of cities. Take Nuremberg, for example. You have the Nürnberg Burg that's just right there, and it's totally normal for the people who live there. For me as well, it got to the point while I was working in the city where I would just pass it by and not even acknowledge its significance. But then there would be some days where I would see it and it would just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, whoa, that's a freaking castle.
That's
like,
a ton of bricks.
How lucky am I to live in a place
that make up
just
that
has
castle.
castles lying around?
Yeah.
It was very cool. Castles, German castles are cool. That's kind of the moral of the story here.
Yeah.
Germany borders 9 other countries.
Neighbors.
And on top of that, Germany is a lot smaller than the US, so getting into any of those places is much more convenient.
Oh, yes.
And on top of that, there are open borders. So by and large, Germany takes the W on this one. Being able to just kind of like take a bus over to Prague.
Dude, being so centrally located in Western Europe is so nice for travel. We have been taking full advantage of that. Me and Issa, my fiance, we've been taking full advantage of that. And it's one of my favorite parts about living in Germany is how great it is for traveling to other places other than Germany, or even just within Germany itself too.
Or hop over to Belgium was just such an incredible opportunity that I had while I lived there. And unfortunately, one I often took for granted.
Yeah.
So if you're a German, which you likely are if you're watching this video, then you already understand the importance of beer gardens on more of a spiritual level. However, in the chance that you're not German and you don't know what a beer garden is, all I have to say to you is, what are you doing with your life? Go over to Germany right now and go to a beer garden.
Cool.
And yeah.
I'm down for that.
At least at the casual level, I believe there would be a pretty significant difference between German grilling and grilling here in the US. For one, we don't have Grillkäse here, which is kind of already a big deal, and that sucks because that stuff is pretty good. More than that, I believe when Americans think about grilling, they're thinking about hamburgers and hot dogs. Of course, we grill more things than that, but that is kind of like the stereotypical 4th of July party thing.
Yeah. Hamburgers, hot dogs, maybe some grilled chicken. Ooh, yeah.
In Germany, it seemed to be more of like Wurst and Grillkäse and chicken and pork. I know that was vague, I apologize, but if you do know what I'm talking about and you can explain it better, please do so in the comment section. So we're thinking about German snacks.
German snacks and candy. Let me think. I'm not a huge snacks and candy kind of guy, but I've never complained about a snack or a candy in Germany, that's for sure.
Snacks, the first thing that comes to mind are going to be knickknacks. Knickknacks were my all-time
those are pretty good.
go-to snack
I like them,
while
but
I was in Germany.
I'm more of a
Other snack
sweets
foods I
kind
really
of guy.
enjoyed were like, anything Kinder. Ritter Sport made a bunch of really good stuff. Paprika chips, just like on a whole, as well as
All of this
pickups.
is good.
Those are also really good.
Oh, dude, pickups. You know what? Okay, you got me on pickups. All the other ones, very good stuff. Pickups, goated. Pickups are goated for sure.
Prince and roll things.
Same
like
as
the
a
cracker
pickup,
with the chocolate in the middle.
basically,
It comes in like the cylindrical stack.
Yeah,
Dude,
also
I
pretty
could
good.
down a stack of those bad boys like it was nobody's business.
Yeah.
It was actually kind of a problem.
Yeah, I like that.
So in the area I lived in Germany, there were many homes and structures that retained
half-timbered
their
houses?
original, more traditional external appearance.
It is pretty fun to still walk into a town or a city or whatever and see all the half-timbered houses and just imagine that you're back like 1,000 years or whatever, and you're just like walking around and it's kind of the same feeling almost. Like you can put yourself in that headspace, and it's really cool for me because I love learning about that time period and just the olden days of the medieval times and all that stuff.
And just like the winding roads
very
and
cool.
villages, this aesthetic has so much intrinsic charm and character, and it was just so cool to live in an area that just had this look and feel.
Yeah.
So next up is curry ketchup.
I forgot about curry ketchup. Me and Issa don't buy this, but it is good. It is definitely good. I do like it for sure. We just don't buy it. I don't know why, but
Is it German?
It is good.
Honestly, I have no idea. Probably not, but it definitely seemed to be really popular there. Unfortunately, I haven't run across any curry ketchup back here in the US, but I figured that's all right because curry ketchup just complements German grilling so perfectly. I feel like if I
Can you just take ketchup and put like curry powder in it? And is that curry ketchup? Or is there more? Is there more? Or is that curry ketchup? Is that a dumb question? I'm going to have to edit that out.
were to use it with American grilling,
Hey, editor, edit that part out.
it would just be wrong, as if I were cheating on Germany, and that's something I will not bring myself to do.
Don't do it.
And of course, I couldn't make a video without mentioning Döner. Is Döner German? Debatable. The argument I've heard that makes the most sense is that it's a blend of both Turkish and German influences. Personally, I'm a huge fan, but that was probably obvious. Hands down, Döner is going to be one of the first things that I purchase as soon as I step foot back into the great land of beer and bread. So if you have any suggestions, like the
Döner
greatest place
is
to get it,
the
feel free
best,
to let me know. I take
sure.
these things very, very seriously.
Before me and Issa moved to Germany, we were in LA for a vacation, and they had a German doner kebab place there. And you have to understand, her excitement level went through the roof because she's German. And at that time, she was about 2 years out from being back in Germany. She was in America for 2 years straight at this time, no döner. And then we found a doner kebab place in LA, and we went there, and it was so good, and it was really cool. So it's maybe it's starting to spread to America. I don't know. Probably won't spread in America to the extent that it did in Germany, but there's a couple places in America that you can go, I'm sure. But of course, it's not the same as the original German döner. German TV.
Oh, German TV, how dearly you are missed. From things like Deutschland sucht ein Superstar to The Voice of Germany, just some really awesome shows I'd watch with my host parents.
Oh, I hate those shows. Not those shows specifically. I just don't like the singing competition shows, regardless of what country they're produced in. But that's just me personally. Then again, me and Issa don't have German TV. We actually didn't even have American TV when we were living in America. We have never had TV. We've never had any of it. We have our streaming services, and that's it. But back in the day when I actually did have TV, I was never really a fan of like the talent show types of shows, the singing shows types of shows. Yeah, they were just never really my thing. But that's just me.
To the equivalent of Cops, and of course,
What, Cops? Wait. Germany has Cops? The TV show Cops. Germany has the TV show Cops. I'm going to need everybody in the comments right now. If there is a TV show in Germany that follows the Deutsch Polizei around and just documents their people that they're arresting and the situations that they get into. And that is a show in Germany. I need people to tell me what it is in the comments, because that is a huge show in America and it's ratchet and it's wild. And if there's a German version, I want to check it out here on YouTube and maybe do some reactions if I am allowed to. Please help me out.
Complete without mentioning Jungle Camp. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with Jungle Camp is essentially Big Brother meets Survivor meets, I don't know, it's like on its own level. Nevertheless.
Okay, Jungle Camp, no idea what that is, but from the description, that is more along the lines of the type of show that I would watch, because there's a lot more drama and stuff. Me and Issa could get into it, and like, that would be a better show for me. Maybe I'll look up some Jungle Camp.
The Jungle Camp is one of the most compelling, sophisticated, engaging pieces of cinematic brilliance to ever grace the realms of home entertainment in all of human history.
I would show footage, but it's hard to find. German copyright law scares me a little. Maybe no reactions to Jungle Camp then.
However, if we are ever to run into like an alien species that, for whatever reason, we don't want to hang out with us, all we have to do is send them a few seasons of Das Dschungelcamp and... So the final thing on this list is German ice cream shops. Tell you what, you never fully...
The German ice cream shops. There's one on every corner in the summer. Hell yeah.
Appreciate €1 ice cream cones until you no longer have them in your life. Specifically, I really miss spaghetti ice. Ooh. That stuff is so cool and so good, and I'm still keeping an eye out to find it here in the US.
Wow, very interesting. Okay, so I don't know anything about German TV, but the Jungle show that he mentioned sounds like something I would be interested in, but definitely whatever this cops show is, a show that follows around the police and documents all the craziness that they get into, that is something that would be very interesting to me. I don't know if I could react to it here on YouTube, but maybe I can take a look if I can find what the name is. So, I pass it off to you guys, the experts. If you know what this cops show is, drop the name of it in the comments. Or I guess if you have any other suggestions for German TV shows that maybe they have clips of on YouTube here that I can react to, then I would like to check out some German TV shows, but I just have to be able to find it here on YouTube. So feel free to drop the names of any of the other German TV shows that you find here on YouTube down in the comments, and maybe I'll do some videos about them in the future. At any rate though, that's all the time that I have for today. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing. We got new videos every single day. Check the links in the description for all of my other social media, including my vlog channel. Thank you guys so much for being here, and as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.